Yo, what is up, guys? Sports Breakdowns here, back with another video. So today we are going to be doing two games. Charlotte Hornets.
Start it off with the Hornets Hawks. Which is our Hornets actually taking a W, which is not normal.
Yep. And then we go to this game.
Probably the best game, or if not the best game of the year, the second best game of the year. OKC New Orleans favoring in an upset with OKC winning.
Yep. All right. So we are going to be doing the Hornets Hawks first. So as always, let's start with the box score. All right. So we got right off the bat. You just look at Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward, 15 for 25, 44 points. Had him on my fantasy team. Put up 70 points for me. Hopped off.
Yep. And we got PJ playing all right. Getting 3 blocks, 2 steals. And we got Biz doing nothing.
But getting the boards.
Yeah, getting the boards. Racking them up. And then we got Devontae and Terry both putting up double digits. Doing all right. And then we got LaMelo.
But Devontae shooting 2 for 14 and 2 for 9 from 3-point range.
Yeah. And we got LaMelo 16, 8, 5.
LaMelo's actually turning out to play really well, averaging 12 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Yep. And we got the Martins putting up 2 points each. But
not shooting the ball well.
Yeah. We got Miles not doing anything too. That's problematic.
Yes, the bench other than
LaMelo
played really poorly.
Yeah. All right, so I was looking at Atlanta. So right off the bat, you look at Trae Young. Did nothing.
What an insane job of stopping Trae Young, who came in averaging 30 points.
Got 7 turnovers.
26 points. They held him to only taking 9 shots too, which is non-Trae Young-like.
Yeah. And they also have John Collins, DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Clint Capella.
They also stopped Cam Reddish, who had been playing pretty well.
Yeah, 0 for 8 from 3. That's awful. And so let's look at the bench. Kevin Huerter having a nice day from Maryland. 19 points.
Yes, sir, so we can't be mad at him.
No, he did. He played great. 6 assists.
Shooting the ball efficiently, too, playing 32 minutes, so
yeah.
Get himself some good playing time.
All right, let's look at side by side. All right, so we got field goal percentages both.
Look at the 3-point percentage. 17.5%.
And then the Hornets.
And the Hawks, 17.5%.
Yeah, the Hornets shot pretty bad, but better than the Hawks.
Much better than 17.5%. Everybody can beat 17.5%.
Yeah. And
free throws almost exactly the same.
Boards, they out-rebounded us, but it didn't really matter. Assists, they out-assisted us. But they had less turnovers.
We had way more blocks.
Yeah.
And way more steals than them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. They only had 1 block, we had 8. And then fouls, they got to the line. And then fast break points, 16 and 8. So, all right.
Let's go see what really happened, but there's not a whole lot to see here.
Yep.
They were really just winning the whole game.
Yeah. So, let's go look at the other game.
Yeah, let's go look at the OKC New Orleans game. What a game this was. Let's start by looking at the box score for OKC.
Pelicans were up big they're up in the first quarter. Then Thunder came back. Then
Thunder had a ginormous third quarter. But then the Pelicans almost came back, as you see in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And so for these starters, 2 20-plus days, Baisley and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander probably having his best game of the year right here.
Yep.
21 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds.
Almost
shooting the ball pretty well. And then Al Horford, 8 and 7. Lou Dort, 9 points. And then Hill had 13. So a pretty normal starting day for these Thunder. But again, they play 5 guys on the bench. And the bench played pretty well. The bench definitely put up a lot of points, which was helpful for these guys to turn out and win the game. Muscala put up a lot of points and shot 5 for 7 from 3-point range, which definitely helped.
Yeah.
So now let's go look at the Pelicans box score. The normal 2 guys, Brandon Ingram and Zion getting the job done, shooting the ball pretty efficiently. But look at Steven Adams. where is these assists coming from? That must have been one of Steven Adams' only triple-doubles of his career. 10 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. Probably one of his best games. Probably his best game of the year for sure.
Yeah.
Zion had 29, 6, and 1. Brandon Ingram had 24 and 11. And then LaMelo and Eric Bledsoe just playing normal. But, oh no, Lonzo, not LaMelo. Lonzo shooting 6 for 18, though. Eesh. Jackson, the bench did not play well. Bench only put up 19 points.
Hey, Nikhil Alexander-Walker
had a good day. Josh Hart went 0 for 4, but also had 10 rebounds.
Yeah.
You don't normally see 0 points and 10 rebounds every day.
Yeah, no. And then
okay, so now let's go see the side-by-side stats.
Field goal percentages are both pretty good. I mean,
they're both pretty good field goal percentage, but 18%. What is up with the three-pointers today?
For sure.
Nobody can hit a three-pointer.
But 41% is not bad.
41% for OKC, but 18% for the Pelicans, which is awful. Mm-hmm. And then free throw percentages are pretty normal.
Respectable.
For both teams. The Pelicans out-rebounded them by 19.
Wow. Okay.
So a lot more rebounds, but then OKC had more assists. Mm-hmm. They had about the same amount of steals, but blocks went to OKC.
Turnovers same.
Turnovers were about the same, but points off turnovers.
Wow.
OKC got a lot more points off of those turnovers.
And then
so now let's go see how this happened.
Yep.
We're probably going to go to around the 3-minute mark left in this game. That is still a good ways down.
All right, so let's look at 3:01. Zion puts them up by 1, driving layups.
But then they come right back after Zion puts them up by 1. But then Al Horford misses a 3. Don't know why Al Horford's shooting 3s. And then Lonzo comes back down, shoots that 3, misses it. But Steven Adams gets the board, puts it right back in a second later to put the Pelicans up by 3. Al Horford has a shooting foul on Steven Adams. Steven Adams makes the 1 free throw, but Al Horford makes a 3 to only put him down by 1. Now Steven Adams comes right back and makes it 2. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 13 seconds later, makes it 2 to put him down by 1. Nikhil Alexander-Walker fouls Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander makes that shot. Now we're around 25 seconds later, and Ingram makes it 2 to put the Pelicans up by 2. But then Lonzo fouls Gilgeous-Alexander on a 3.
Whoa.
And Gilgeous-Alexander makes all 3 of them to put the Pelicans up by 1. To put the Thunder up by 1. But then Zion comes back down, 32 seconds left, makes a turnaround 2 to put the Pelicans up by 1. But then Gilgeous-Alexander misses a 2-point shot. Al Horford gets the rebound, and they foul George Hill.
What are you doing?
George Hill comes back and makes both free throws, puts them up by 1, 12 seconds left. And with 2 seconds left, Nikhil Alexander-Walker misses the 3, and game over. The upset happened. The Thunder beat the Pelicans. Also with that, you have some angry fans because if you see the over-under, 213.5, right here they had 211 points. So 221. So if they make that 3, the over happened.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be it for us. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you later.
See ya.